It is January 16th, 2021. We're here inside the sewer pipe for the master bathroom line that was previously inspected a few weeks ago for the property at 7955, again, El Paso Street, La Mesa, California, 91942. So right here is the T-junction where the two bathrooms come together. Becomes one system right here. Push through this little T-junction right here. A little bit of debris on our camera from trying to make that turn. We're going to pause the video for 1 second. Okay, so we just flushed the toilet to clean off our lens. So that's the T-junction that we needed to show the connection of the two. So that little bit of water will let kind of slowly reside by here. So we went ahead and chain knockered out this line right here, which had tons of buildup in the pipe. And you could see it all mounded on the left and right hand sides of the screen where it was all scaled up. So as we pull back here, you can see how it's nice and opened up now in comparison to the first video. All that had all the globs that were clinging to the side walls and on the bottom of the pipe. And now it's nice all and opened up. Now some of the deposits obviously are rock hard. And so again, we didn't want to be overly aggressive, but overall you can see the big difference from the first video of how now the pipe is all opened up and all that buildup is out of the line basically. We now have more of a circular pipe instead of a kind of ovalized one where also it was just constricted. Especially again on the side walls, a little bit on the bottom. You can see that chopped up debris. So everything's rounded up and cleaned up right here. So now we're going to make the turn as we come back up here. This few feet, we're going to come up out of the vent pipe here. So this is going back up to the rooftop right here of the house. So we're here on the rooftop again on this side of the house. So we're now going to move down to the ground level and show the work that was done there. Okay, so we're now here at the front of the house with all our equipment. And so here we dug up this whole area, put the grass back, and we're going to heavily water it right now. We did take it out as thick as we could so that the roots don't get too disturbed. But in general, there's already kind of some dying grass here and some other pockets. I see they've replaced even there. So some extra watering will always need to be done when it's dug up like this. But we did take it out extra deep, and we're going to water it real heavy when we leave today. But this is the clean out that we installed. So we have a box that's going to be below the grass level so a lawnmower doesn't hit it. Threaded plug is required. So this is the access point we've now added. This goes down this straight vertical cast iron pipe. Here's the 190-degree turn. We have a few feet of cast iron right here, and when we get to the sidewalk, we transition to 4-inch clay pipe from the 4-inch cast iron. So from the first video, we had all those roots in the line. You can see one little dangly one there on the left. That's where we ripped it all out with our chain knocker system and cleaned out all the roots for every junction that had them, which was all of them. You can see one or two little miniature dangly ones coming through there. There were heavy roots there. Those are all ripped and cleaned out. You can see they were all ripped out of there. One or two little miniature dangly ones just protruding from the coupling of the two pipes coming together. Same thing here. Those were all completely ripped out. It was all blocking most of the pipe. There was none in here. And then this last junction right here, this is actually the saddle T, the actual T junction where it connects to the city. So there's the city pipe right there, the large city pipe where this house lateral ends and it dumps in the middle of the street. So all the roots have been removed. We're now going to go ahead and pause the video, pull out, and we're going to do a foaming chemical treatment. Okay, so right now you're looking inside the pipe. This is the white foam that we installed from the Robic foaming root killer. So we're going to go ahead and pull our camera out. You can see it's enveloping the pipe right there, all that foam. We're going to pause and pull out the camera real quick here. Okay, so we've pulled our camera back out. So this is what was applied. This is the Robic foaming root killer. 2 bottles. They're about $18 or so for 1 bottle at Home Depot. You can also buy this on Amazon, and I believe they now have like a 10-pound bottle of this for only like $30 or $37. So for the price of two, these are only 1-pound bottles, you can get 5 times that amount for the same price now. So it's the same chemical. But anyway, this is the root killer that will help maintain the line. It foams up in the pipe just like we just showed you, and this inhibits the root from growing in. It does not contain copper sulfate, so it's not the cheap copper sulfate crystals. Those just go in the pipe, settle on the bottom. They don't really do anything. So this is the product that needs to be used. You'll want to use it every 9 to 10 months. You buy 2 bottles. You mix it in a bucket. So you'll pour both of these bottles into one bucket. Just trying to grab the bucket we used here. Pour them both in. There's going to be a little paper separator between the foaming agent and the chemical. You can pull that out, and then you stir the product, but you need to have gloves on. It's a very caustic chemical, or you can use like a long metal screwdriver or something else. And then you just go ahead and then pour it down from the clean out we installed, and chase it with about 2 to 2.5 gallons of water at the most. And then you let it sit for at least 6 hours, or preferably overnight. Either or, if you go right before you're maybe going to go to work for the day. So the line is all cleaned up. It is now treated, and this is how to be maintained inexpensively. So that concludes the recording for this property.